What's this dude's name?
I don't know, I just saw the number 11.
Andrew just got scouted. Let's see who it's by. Tree Slayer, okay, never mind. We've already got him.
Oh, I see a 2.4 here. Alright, Cav coming up. Cav is up.
I think he's a new guy.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Still there. Motherfucker! Nay!
Well, he played 30 seconds.
Yep.
He could as well stayed on the sands.
Guy did well there, mate. Did he ever tell you the story about the ice cream dude in Italy?
No, I don't think I've heard this one.
Right, so my dad used to live over there and work over there. So me and my brother used to go visit him, and we used to stay like at the hotel that he was living at. And on the top there was a pool, and me and brother always used to be playing in the pool and that. And next to the pool there was an ice cream guy who sold Italian gelato. Well, we say to my dad, "How do I ask for an ice cream in Italian?" So he says, "Ciao gelato per favore." So we said, "Right, okay." Well, we thought ciao gelato means hello, and then gelato must have been his name. And then gelato per favore must have been, "Can I have an ice cream, please?" So every time we walked past him and we didn't want an ice cream, we used to go, "Ciao, gelato!" And he used to look at us like we were off our fucking head. Because we were literally saying, "Hello, can I have?"
I'm just impressed you can keep up with Italian. Like, you know, it just sounds like so many syllables to me.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's doing workload?
Yeah, Loggish was there to get his mark.
Okay. Alright, nice.
Well, a few matchups like this, that would be really nice.
Yeah, that's how we got both me and Mamu top 200. We just got T1 Former Alliance after Former Alliance.
It's good to get the new dragon, right?
Yeah, there's a new dragon for defense.
Defense dragon. Yeah. Which gives you ground defense, arch attack.
I think that one. Let's see.
Yeah, it's
compared to the one that we already have for Wonder 2, it is a little bit better because it gives you all troop defense and HP rather than just ground troop defense, which is what
and siege attack.
One does.
Yeah.
So it's a bit better, but for most people, pretty much everybody that has had Wonder 2 for ages has that second dragon pretty much maxed out. So it'll take a long time to get that new one to be good enough to use on your wall.
That makes sense.
Well, suggest namely for all
Which is
stars.
why Wonder 3 is actually the better. Like if we can push somebody for it, that's good because then that makes for a pretty good Cav dragon or a second art either way.
Yeah, I know Namely and Logush have talked about trying for top 200. So we can see how it goes. If we get the right matchups, it shouldn't be too hard. But in terms of qualifying, I think we could probably qualify at least 4 or 5, including those two, right? With the size of alliances that we have.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean,
you want to be in the running for All Stars. Whether or not I'm in the top 200 doesn't really
like I
matter.
qualified pretty easily last time, just in our normal rally setting.
I guess it depends on like who.
I would imagine if, like I said, I think we really need to make sure that if we're pushing somebody, that we're trying to win the matches, so that way they get all their points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that you and I and Milk will probably naturally qualify whether we want to or not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
Here's a question for you. Sub-gear, Civ stuff, which are the best pieces, like the cheap pieces for the Siege and Siege HP and defense?
The cheap pieces are the let's
Hey, Limbeck.
that's the helm and boots and ring, right?
Yeah, I forget if it's the boots or the leg armor. Like they switch it depending on the set too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, some of them, I think you're right. Some of them, it's like the boots are part of the.
Yeah.
There's only like 1 or 2 sets that are like that though. The majority of them are same. I think it's
Assuming that it's everything on the right column, right? Let's see.
So there's Sasanian Legar.
So Ian,
Hi,
whatever that is.
Hi, Ian.
Mamu's our Japanese expert, so we should just ask him.
That one does 35% range troop and siege machine defense debuff. So if you're trying to debuff against that, that's pretty good. If you're the Abbas pants, do 35% ground troop HP debuff and 40% cav defense debuff.
Yeah, it's more Siege stuff that I'm trying to look at the moment.
Oh, specifically Siege?
Yeah, because I've only got 2 civilization scrolls that I can use. So I'm like, I want them.
Do you have that here in the helmet?
What I would recommend if you've got a Civ scroll then, I mean, do you have all of the pieces that give the siege range stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Because that's nice to have that on defense, and then have, since I've made a second siege general, I love that so much more now. Because I can rain people with the big siege and not have to worry about it. Let's see, Augustus legs that does 25% range troop and siege machine HP debuff. The Augustus, oh wait, no. The Sansian bracers do 20% siege machine HP.
The hand helmet does 35% range and siege defense.
Sansian legs do 30% siege defense. Yeah. Assuming those are all the ones on the right side.
I've just checked and I don't have the second range one. What's the second range one? Must be on the other account.
Boss and then the Hayan. So both of those give siege range bracers.
Abbas, you said.
Yep, Abbas.
Abbas. Compose. Make one of them. The second
the one
siege.
For, your defense general did too. Isn't there 3?
Yeah. Hopefully all of us, or hopefully most of us, already have the defense one. Because if you don't, then you're just totally fucked on defense.
Yeah. Really good way of putting that. If you ain't got it, you're fucked.
It's like you're gonna get like $7 bill off of you on a T11 rally if you don't have it.
So Abbas braces, you said.
An RFP will just zero you with a siege.
Just to double check with you before I press confirm, it was the Abbas ones that give the siege range.
Yep, that's one of them.
Yeah. Hayan and Abbas.
Hayan! Right.
Not Hyman. Hayan.
Oh, that's disappointing. And then what was the best debuff piece you recommended to start with? Siege.
Are you looking for defense or HP? Or just like the largest amount?
Either or a mixture or whatever, just the biggest impact piece that I could make to help with my siege, HP and defense.
I would say the biggest piece to do would be the Augustus legs, because that gives you range troop and siege machine attack debuff of 30%, which, you know, these large attacks
that would definitely help you.
Fucking ridiculous. Range troop defense debuff of 30% and range troop and siege machine HP of 25%. That one is probably the single best.
Yep, repeat the name of it again, because that's just gone out my head.
I think you're saying Sasanian leg, right?
Augustus leg. What's that, Camel?
Sasanian leg give range troop and siege machine attack, range troop and siege machine HP, and debuff for siege machine defense, and range and siege machine attack debuff also. It's what I have in
that one's a good one too.
I think the Augustus one looks a little bit better.
I think, well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
the nice thing about the Sancian is it does. Oh no, wait. See, that one only has the 2 because it does siege machine defense debuff and range troop and siege machine attack debuff. So, still very good. But the Augustus one has 3 different, like, items or whatever. 3 of the 4 are debuffs, whereas on the Sancian it's 2 out of the 4 are debuffs.
Wait, so Augustus leg. Use Augustus leg. 30, is it 30 scroll fragments for a scroll?
Yeah.
Redeem.
And I think Verm said it before, but if you've been thinking about upgrading any of your ACH gear, be very careful. Like, don't do it on something that you've got a full set of, because it'll screw up your set bonus.
I don't use full set bonuses.
Unless you can make all the set, right?
Correct, but you're usually the items that we pick for our sets. There's what is it? There's like a leg or chest piece or something where one piece gives you only 1 debuff and the other piece gives you 2 debuffs. So if you're intentionally picking this set, you're removing some entire buffs in the process.
I'm fucking all my sets to have Ares armor to debuff more arch attack.
Same, bro.
having a 1559 arch debuff do not help me against RSP.
Well, it's actually, well, I'm confused because when we were playing challenge on Saturday, on Saturday my arch debuff was 1000 and something, and the next day it was just like 18 and something. I don't know why. I didn't change anything.
Did you?
Monarch gear changes.
Sorry?
Did you change your Monarch gear?
You mean the debuff was better the second day?
Yeah, no, it was worse on the second day.
You probably got reinforced less.
You will put the debuff.
I wasn't right.
Sorry, what's that, Pep?
No, I was saying you would put the debuff gear on the second siege gen. I've dropped in the Alliance chat the second siege gen that I have. You would change and put the
man,
debuff one?
what to do with gear that he's got. So what we were saying is, I think that if you have an extra thing that you can make, I would make the ring slot for a second siege march, assuming you have like the defense set, so you get the siege range on defense. That's the highest priority. And then the primary, the next one, I would put towards your first siege range item, so that way you have better siege range. And then making a second siege march, so that way you have one march for small siege and one march for big siege. So having another one for big siege for both of those marches is beneficial.
Yeah,
and then beyond that, we were talking about
siege and rain with the other one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and then we were just discussing like what debuff gear to use, or what is the best Civ debuff gear to use.
Man, I just ran out of. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Because I ran out of gold trying to fucking put stars on the gear. And I'm like, fuck's sake. So then I clicked get more, and it says how to get super gold sale is here. And I thought, oh, they brought a gold pack out. 99.99 for 400 million gold. Oh, fucking hell. Bad times. Sorry, mate, carry on.
They've gotten good at that. Whatever you're out of, they're like, oh, we got a pack for that.
Yeah. Pays $100 for barely anything.
Yep.
So why should this happen? On Saturday, my arch debuff was bigger.
7.7 billion player.
What?
So Saturday, you share the two reports you're talking about?
I know exactly why. Camel, it's based on the other person's arch attack. So that was a ground hit that you got. So his arch attack was originally at 1700.
Okay,
so that's why it's less. Debuff only goes up to half of the attack.
Setting arch in 3, 2, 1. Set it, Rock.
Don't see it.
Oh, where is it? The new one? All right.
Yeah, the new one.
Art, don't see it.
Up.
Yeah, I didn't actually set it, dude. I was just said 3, 2, 1. Set it, Rock. Motherfucker poo.
1.6.
It's quite good defense off him, that.
What does he have left?
Well done, Pooh.
They're out of troops.
I'd maybe set T11.
Alright, what's next?
No, we got all his calves. Alright. Calves coming up.
He's got a Cav March returning.
Calves are up.
March buff side, so I forgot about that.
Yeah, mine had expired too.
Oh, I forgot about that as well. Oops.
Alright.
There we go.
No need to do it now. No need.
We didn't need it.
Nice. I think I'm. I got excited then, thinking I had a supremacy scroll I could use. No, it's just one fragment.
I know, I missed that wheel where you could get fragments, because that, like, as soon as they turned this feature on, I was like, oh, I've got a bunch of fragments from the wheel that I can just automatically upgrade my, like, ground gear.
Yeah.
That was up 2 weeks ago. We had that event just, well, maybe a month ago, but it hasn't been long.
Got it again today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Wheel of Civilization.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know they brought it back.
Rock's like, I missed it. I missed that one. I wish it would come back.
Nice.
The event. It's every alternate event.
They should give us at least fragments of fragments for all these damned high-level bosses that suck up the stamina.
Yeah, the fact they still haven't fixed these like stupid bosses is really annoying me.
I know, even I'm getting low on stamina.
Imagine what I'm like.
I know.
Okay, you know. Mate, Refined Stones is another one that I'm fucked on because I made the mistake of fucking advanced refining everything until I read out, and then I was like, maybe that weren't the best idea.
Yeah, I've kind of stopped with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just diminishing returns.
Yeah. It gets more expensive the further you go. The fuck is.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's not worth it, but up to that, it's not bad.
So that Augustus set has got a 2-set buff of minus 10% enemy attack.
I didn't realize that. That's probably a good thing to have on your subgen then.
I was gonna say, is there any other Augustus bits that give? Not that I've got the scrolls, but it'd be nice to know. Augustus.
I use the helm.
Me too.
Enemy ground. Enemy ground. Enemy ground. Nice. Yes, so probably that one is the next one then. Nice.
I want to say, I thought I used there's quite a few pieces from the Augustus that are good. Let's see.
You're looking at the low gear, right? So none of
The cheap stuff.
ones.
Cheap stuff's all I can afford, mate, unfortunately.
No, I mean, I don't have most of the Augustus gear, but the boots look nice because they do bring down ranged attack as well, but that's probably the expensive ones. Oh, the chest reduces range too. Oh, chest looks really nice actually. Mounted attack, ranged attack, mounted HP.
Yeah, it's nice that Pep. Fucking fully awakened as well, you fucking kind of you. Okay, now.
I got
Yeah,
one of
the
those.
Obelisk bracers are pretty strong for debuffs as well, but that's the one where you kind of have to make a choice between, do you want the siege machine attack range, or do you want the HP debuff?
Apparently, Pep used to have an Abbas Brazier. Was it supportive, Pep? Tell me it was a push-up brazier. Sorry, mate, I cut you off. What were you saying?
I was saying the Abbas Bracers, they have a 40% siege machine HP debuff, but then you're kind of making the choice between,
Yeah.
do you want to prioritize that HP debuff or the siege range?
Yeah. I think what I may do is I may stick it on a sub for now until I get it refined and ready, and then I'll shove it on my second gen.
I think it's not a bad idea. Especially since I think for big siege, the range doesn't matter quite as much. Because by then we've already knocked out their longer range siege.
Yeah.
Going back a minute to the All-Star thing, guys. Because I went last time, I think I shouldn't compete to go this time. So what I'll do is just join rallies and see if I can make it top 100, like top 400, like that, and refrain from soloing and so on.
The matches we had when we were sending our A teams, like against Mammoth's friend Mr. Yours, like our scores were getting pretty high, so we may have a good chance just by joining rallies.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just joining rallies and healing to join rallies, but not soloing anybody.
Yeah.
You know, let the clears to somebody else.
Yeah, I think like Milk, Verm, and myself will. I mean, we could even maybe at some points just sit out of rallies, or take turns sitting out of rallies, because I think we'll get so many points just naturally that it'll be easy to make top 400.
It will be you guys at a rally with one troop because your buffs are important.
Yeah.
But send just one troop, so you get no points.
Just delay it. You can always just set.
That's actually the all-star strategy. Like the big setters got zeroed, but they would still set because they had better buffs than us.
Yeah, better thingy capacity.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Pep, you're in the same similar boat where I think you'll be able to make top 400 just
Join rallies.
by force of normal. Yeah, just by force of normal rallies.
Yeah. I think honestly most of us have a good chance of getting in, and that probably includes like MTC, Gunship, Lagash. Well, I mean Lagash we want to push for top 200, but I think most of us have a decent chance of scoring enough.
I think we need
The kind of was something like
after the first battle.
25,000 points, something like that.
I think we need to look at it after the first battle and see how things are going, because
I really don't remember. Yeah, like our scores today, I think we would, like you and Verm would be fine. Yeah. Even man members, I think, would put them on the verge.
I definitely don't want to go to fucking All-Star this time.
You just wants to go to see how bad of a shit show it's going to be.
Mate, if I went to All Star on my own account, I'd get zeroed in a ground match. just a single ground solo. Oh, fucking BK.
You get the mix of like. By then, I expect to see some K45s, and God knows what that rally size is. And of course, we're going to be able to, if you've got, you know, I mean, most teams have at least 3 K44s on them. So imagine, you know, those 3 people can just put a secondary march in like the rally hall.
Mm-hmm.
And hold it with 21 million troops.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
And then, so you know, you're gonna see, I would imagine, regular 80 million rallies.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And you've also got, you know, like those K45s, like Rhythm will probably just fucking solo half the team anyway.
Yeah.
What happened in Shallows with RSP, Ori, and the other guys? Who won at the end?
Vic.
BIG won.
Viper.
Viper.
Yeah. He did well.
Viper taking his revenge on Singh
Yeah.
after all that drama.
He did well, man. He did well.
Yeah.
Bit of a fucking...
Those scores were insane.
Yeah.
1.5 million points.
Tough matchup, that. RSP, VIG. Who else was in it? Weren't Aura's team in it?
AB and, what was the last one?
Fucking insane.
Yeah,
Was that the Raging Red?
Sorry, Mamu.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say?
Oh, right, RET.
You what, buddy?
Go.
You breaking up bad, pal.
No, that I was saying I lost you when you were I got cut off when you were saying something.
Got cut.
My line is crap.
You got cut off whilst I was saying something.
Yeah, so BAG won. Sorry, I
Yeah.
cut off. My line is crap today.
Yeah. VIG won. Viper's team. Yeah, they did well. What?
That RSP Shallows that we had with this, like,
Steamrolled. We got absolutely steamrolled, mate.
That's why I went on a 6-tap for a while. I was just so shamed by that loss.
Funny, man. So someone's just said in the chat, I didn't get info yet, but I don't hear anyone reach K45 now until now. What's the main reason people are stuck at K44? The answer to that one, mate, is very complex, but I'll try my best. It costs about $2 million to get to K45.
What do you think it costs to get T16s after that?
Oh my god, I don't even...
I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
You're not even
I've seen anybody with
it's so fucking irrelevant.
I've not seen anyone with T16s, yeah. No. I've not even seen K45 yet, so...
No, but what Rhythm was K44 the day of.
The day of.
He's still K44 now, so...
Mate, that guy was hitting fucking resource sellers for about 12 hours to get the resources. And Evony went, yeah, seems fair. By the way, this K38 who's just hit 2 farms, ban him.
Okay, question for you guys. I don't think I'll be able to do it for BOC, but I may be able to have it for All-Star if I do K41 or beef up.
K41.
I don't know. I mean, I'm in a similar. I was looking at the rankings today, and I'm like, oh my God, Manly's almost up to. He's only 200 million behind me now.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that when I trained troops for the resource consuming event, and I got to 12.8, and I thought, I'm not far from Rock here. I thought as soon as he sees that, he's got to go to like 14.
But yeah, I mean, every time I get to that, I mean, RSP, like that matchup definitely makes me feel like fuck. Troops would be better, but I think generally. Like putting it into buildings, just that's always a good thing.
Here's a question for you though. Have you completed MA5 yet?
Yeah,
Quite advanced.
I mean, there's like oh, you mean
I mean PEP.
You know, I still have some things to go. Like of the square boxes, I still have a few of those to do.
Yeah.
And some of the least important. I mean, I'm not finishing by any means the on monsters and things like that. I'm passing on that. But the rest I'm fairly advanced. I wouldn't say done, and I have like 3 or 4 boxes to go. Maybe I need more, 5, 6 boxes to go.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I was thinking that it's better value for money to rather than to those boxes to save the what's the name of the thing you need to refine there? You know what I mean?
The tactic scrolls, yeah.
The tactic scroll or the early levels of the other one.
I would say in the K41 and MA6 is your best bet for a couple reasons. Both for like one of the challenges with All Stars. For anybody that's like not at least K40 or better is that you're competing against all of your other teammates that have really good buffs, and they also have better mark sizes. So the bigger your mark size, the more points you're going to be getting in every rally. So for All Stars, MA6 is better. Also for our team, the bigger your mark size, then the fewer people and faster we can fill our rallies.
Yeah.
No, the way that I was thinking about
that's what was so not surprising, but kind of surprising about RSP and how it was so similar to our All Stars. It's like not only were they slinging 70 million plus rallies, but they were filled in like 2 seconds because
there was already 11 people in them.
Exactly. There's like when you have that can 6 million plus rallies, like 3 people automatically have you near a 20 million rally.
Yeah.
No, guys, the way that I was trying to think this through is no matter the size I am, if I'm in All Stars, I'm going to get 0 in one hit.
Oh, yeah.
No matter. So I would rather have a very strong march with very strong buffs, and I can keep healing marches.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Not only strength of that rally or that march, but the size of that march. Like if you're sending 3.5 million troops, and I'm sending 5.5 million troops, I'm getting a lot more kills out of that rally than you are. So all the feeds and everything that you're doing to get into that aren't going as far for you as it is for me, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's why I also thought that was better, not just for All Stars, but for our own battlefields.
Yep.
You help the team score much more if you have big rally, big buffs.
Yep, exactly.
Even if you need to reheal. No.
Yep.
Sounds good. So basically, I need to stop training and try getting to K41.
Stay at 12.8.
I've not even unlocked any tier 15s yet.
I've had my archers cooking for I don't even know how long now.
I gave up on it.
Look, you already have all T15s but the archers?
Yep.
Oh man. I was thinking on doing the calf to improve the defense, but I cannot. I just don't have budget for everything. I mean, it's either one or the other. It's probably much like the K41 than the T15s.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely do calves over archers for sure.
No, but between T15 CAF and K41 because it's about the same amount of resources.
Oh yeah,
I go for K41 for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah, is there any point to T15 Siege? Like, I've been stuck in that quandary for a while.
I did layer.
Yeah, I mean, I think it definitely helps as a defensive layer, but what I've found is it's like when I've been siege, like I don't have that many of them, so it's hard to judge just how good they do. And it's just not worth the resources to make a lot of them. But I do feel like they help add, I mean, they're going to die, but they provide enough of a buffer that for me, they do really well and help. You know, if I could get up to, what's that dude that we played not long ago that had, gosh.
Was it that the Wolfram guy?
No.
Another one you mean, he had like fucking more tier 15s in his match than we had in our, well, you had in your city.
It's a little bit longer than that. He's like one of the big all-star players.
Hypo?
No, it's like, is it something like Robin Hood or something like that? And gosh, what is his fucking name?
It's not Raging Red, is it?
William Wallace, I think it is. And he has like no calves and fucking insane amount of seed. Let's see if I can find a report on that. Man, it's taking a long time to scroll past all those R's. Hell. I remember he had some insane number of T15. Basically, all his seed, like he's built to be nothing but giant seed. And so, like at that, yeah, definitely at that point, it makes sense, but it's hard to say that you can do that.
And it's probably like 50K invest in just Siege or something.
Well, I just told you guys that I had 5 of the boxes to be done. When I made 5, it's more like 12.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, those big square ones, like, I don't know, it doesn't hurt. I mean, they're obviously it's all, this game is all about a lot of little things adding up over time, so it helps. But yeah, those, when it comes to the gold and tactic scrolls and speeds that are required, I think it's better to just do the minimum amount and move on to the others.
Yeah. No, look, the value for money of the first levels of MA6, they look really good compared to those boxes.
Yeah.
The box with MA6, when you look, for example, at the melee formation, the first two boxes, you go the way to 25, or you're clear and you need MA7. Just as an example, I'm looking at melee formation as an example. So when you get to MA6 and you unlock the melee formation and long range formation, when you look at the ones that do under and do just looking at melee formation, so you can do frontal breakthrough 1, full attack 1, mobile defense 1, and then it kind of stops in one that is called position defense or something like that. No, sorry, human wave or something like that. Can you do all of the levels there, or you're blocked halfway through because you need an A7?
Yeah, I got. Yeah, no, it's not like the other academy where you're blocked at certain levels. If it says that MA6 is required for that level, you can do all of that level.
You can go all the way. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a huge boost.
Yeah.
I got one of them sending a little march to the hospital. Like one troop. And one to the Blessing Tower also. I'm gonna
asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know, but some things
It was such a shame these last challenge that we were so close to make it.
Yeah, I think that just is going to be progressively the issue is it's a luck of the draw on who you get, both in those first 4 rounds to get enough points to qualify, as well as particularly that first one where we get RSP. Like, if it would have been a slightly different matchup, it's a totally different story.
Yep, and it's going to get harder and harder.
Look really cool.
Sorry, what was that?
I was asking, how is that new sub? It looked really good.
I haven't opened it yet, but yeah, it'll be fine. It'll give us a 25% more arch for rallies.
So 1 or 2 people get the subs and the whole team benefits from it.
The more like the higher we rank, the more people that get that sub. So I think could be wrong, but I want to say like Verm and I both got the sub from where we finished.
Yeah.
But like last time, because we finished higher, I think. Mamu, did you get one?
I got a sub. Yay!
Yeah, I think we got. Was it 4 or 6 that we got?
Something like that.
6. It was me, Bamu, Pep. No, not Pep.
No, I didn't.
Lay got one.
Oh, and Arno got one.
And do those buffs stack up? So that means that the guys who made it to the final and they got 15 times 25 arch attack.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It's definitely a case of the strong get stronger.
Yeah.
100%.
Top teams just end up going fucking insane. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty soon RSP is going to be bringing in their fucking farms with like 6 historic subs on them.
Don't give them ideas, mate. Don't give them ideas.
The only thing that helps us is they don't have enough room to sign up that many people.
Fucking hell.
Man, I'm trying to find. I can't find the report on that guy I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure his name's William Wallace, and he has just an insane amount of siege. But I can't remember if either I must have deleted the report in disgust, or yeah, I don't see it. But he's built with like basically minimal and just. I want to say it was like near 100 million T15 siege. Like what that, that one guy that we played that had 106, like we lost because we zeroed him, that K,
yeah.
Was he 3? Just because he had so much siege, winning every single siege hit. Yeah, that guy, it's like his siege, but just move everything up to T15s.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
It cannot be that the buffs stack up. There must be a maximum, guys, because 25 times 15, what are they going to hit us with? 6,000 range?
Well, they don't stack in that way. It's just every single player's march gets 25% better.
There are some subs that give benefits to people, though, aren't there?
But yeah, that times 15, Rock, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you said it applied to the Alliance.
Yeah, sorry, no. In the sense of like, my march will be 25% higher range attack, so rallies, yeah. Yeah, but I think the ones that, I think the subs give an alliance benefit cap at 3.
Oh yeah, they do. You're right. How about that?
At least that's what Evony's text says. Whether they've actually put the effort to code that, who fucking know. But yeah, people were saying that with this new wall general, does that mean they're going to start making assistant generals count towards attacks? If that's the case, then we're going to see like 5,000% marches soon.
Which general?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Rock, I missed that.
So
With the new dragon, you mean? Sorry, I missed.
People were wondering if by that having that new dragon, does that mean now we're going to have 2 defensive dragons, and why do you need 2 defensive dragons? So
Oh, so they're going to allow the attributes of the other guy, of the assistant.
that's what some people were hypothesizing, but I don't know.
Well,
I guess you could.
Let's get ready for 6,000 attack.
I guess you could like folks like Verm that have a primary defense general and then a flat defense general. I guess you could put one dragon on your main guy and then one on the flat guy, and then refine that dragon for all flats. I guess that's an option.
Makes sense.
Well, that would make also the T1 traps incredibly strong. The properly built ones, right? If you can have 2.
Yeah, I mean, they're still good against solos, but these days,
Yeah, not against big rally fighters.
yeah.
I tell you, like, I was hoping that my build would hold up against RSP, but it really didn't. So I don't think they work against these 60 to 70 million rallies, unfortunately.
Did you start with your flat refine?
I did start with my flat.
You're just like, sorry, top guys, you're not in this for the long run.
No, I ghosted my T15 Cavs on that first Arch rally, and then brought them back for the rest, and then they all died. But even on Thieves, I got rid of my percent refines, so it was straight up mounted HP flat refines. It maybe helped a little, but not a whole lot.
How many rallies, like arch rallies, did it take before they cut through all the T1s?
Let me take a look. So they sieged me a lot just because all of you guys had so many siege reigns in me. But the first one was an arch that actually went pretty good. Second one was a siege. And the third one was a siege. No, third one was an arch. Yeah, so 2 arch rallies almost went through all my cabs.
Still, not bad that it at least stood up to a couple of them.
Yeah. And then I think I healed before the third arch rally. And that basically killed everything except my high tier ground.
Yeah, that's one thing about some of these giant rallies as well is, like, you spend so long, like, even if you win against the rally, you spend so long, like, so many battle cycles killing them that most of your subs are dead after a single attack.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you win, like, you don't have any sub troops left.
and they were so good about setting rallies, I couldn't really heal in between. As opposed to Demon, who's like slow as fuck. I had plenty of time to heal between his.
Some shade cast there, live stream, some shade.
I mean, but that's,
I forgot we were streaming. I probably should have said that.
That's the difference though between like a team though, right? Like, I mean, on his own, he's fucking huge and amazing stats, but like that's what makes like Vig and RSP so good is that when you have that many big players that can fill rallies so fast, like RSP was filling those rallies in a couple seconds.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous,
Like
mate.
in the time that it takes you to say, oh, I'm being rallied, let's see what this is. So, you know, what do I need to ask reinforcements for? Like, it's already landing. Not to mention that then they can also just cross rain so much with those giant marches.
I was trying to zero at least one of them, Roy, and I took 800 mil off of him, and then he got rain, and it's like over after that.
Yep.
The other thing that was devastating is them taking hold of the portals with those giant marches. And yet we were out of ports
Yep.
so quickly.
Yeah, you start to be like, how the fuck do you have this many marches? You have every portal loaded, you have each other loaded, and you're filling these goddamn rallies.
That is one thing they're good at, is the planning.
Yeah.
They have it all planned out. Even where they port in, they planned. Literally in a layout like they're hived up. Sorry, Con, I just seen your message, mate. Yeah, there was battling, mate, but it was over pretty quick, so just trying to work on a subject on a siege gen now. What's on it? My speed. Siege death.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Have a good one.
All right, mate. See you later, pal.
We'll do the Alliance boss in about 15 minutes.
Sounds good. Where the hell are the scumbugs there?
I'm gonna deal with as like this was a rally and was a solo match. 7.4 million troops.
Yeah, that guy, I mean, he was very much, I think, the reason we didn't win that one, because he was doing all right. We were a little bit behind their team at the beginning. And then just all of a sudden they started pulling away. I think some of it we were probably rallying their team a little bit too much. But then also I think he was just he just started soloing people left and right.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous.
It isn't. What's cool about this game sometimes is it seems like a relatively small difference in your march size makes and rally size can make an huge impact on what happens. Like the difference between his 7 million march and my like 5 million mark is enormous.
Yeah, 2 million troops makes a big difference.
Like because I was also trying to play Ellie's account that one, and he solo sieged it, and that solo siege like cleared all of her siege and some archers, and then he grounded the rest. Like he didn't even have to kill her caps, he just grounded the next 8 billion power.
Well,
That's what he did to me. Yeah.
Well, here it is. After that, he first carved me, and then he ground me with a solo, and he just killed everything.
Fucking insane. Insane to the membrane.
Yeah, and like, I don't even think he needed to do the siege. It was just it was probably out of habit more than anything.
That's why I'm afraid to play so much on SVS, because a big guy he can attack twice and completely zero me.
Yep. Yeah, that's why most people in the game these days don't play SPS. That's why when that alliance came to take our throne, it's like, really?
I mean, this is
what you gonna do.
This is a shitty game, because if you don't coin a lot, you can never heal like 5 billion power. You must coin a lot to heal that.
But I mean, that's kind of been the case. That's kind of been the case since K40. Like, ever since K40, people really pulled back on, like, for a while it was like, oh, this isn't that big of a deal. And then people started realizing just how much they would lose in SVS, and it pulled back a lot. And then now it's even more.
Because it's really bad that you lose you lose your troops forever. You have no time. You have only 3 days to recover, or it's gone.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Expecting people to fully recover in 3 days. Yeah, stupid.
Well, they know what they do, right? You lose, you gotta coin again.
Yeah, but still, like, fucking hell, man. The amount of money that people are having to spend just to fucking heal up. And not only that, if they gave it a time limit, so, alright, yeah, you got zeroed. But there's no time limit, you can coin to heal them back. People would spend the money over a matter of months and get the troops back, so Evony would make money out of it.
Yeah, but we should need only resources to heal them, not source of life, right? Not souls, because it's really hard to have that amount of souls.
Mm.
It is, yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. The amount of resources, like if you're that alliance that we zeroed. I mean, I don't know. If you have to spend that many resources to heal, that's rough. That's rough.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe it should be an option. You can spend
Yeah, exactly.
one or
I think
other,
that,
right?
like, making it a choice. Like, hey, here's something that bypasses that. Yeah. Or like after the 3 days, whatever you haven't healed goes to regular healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bitcoiners must make that suggestion to Evony.
I've made it a million times, mate, on the calls. It never happens.
Well, Bitcoiners don't carry that, I guess.
Like, they have Bitcoiners on the calls with the developers. Like, every time they're on, they make them kind of suggestions, and Evony don't give a shit. Evony go, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Right, on the next topic.
They make calls with the developers?
Yeah. It used to be relatively regular. It used to be like, what, once every 4 months or something? Or 6 months.
More than that, I
Yeah.
like it was almost like every 2 or 3 months, maybe.
Yeah. Whereas now it's like fucking once every year and a half if you're lucky. Back in a sec, guys.
You gotta be like VIP 25 for that, right?
I don't know where that comes from. I know I think there's like a Facebook group that maybe they pull from.
You're exactly right, mate. I was taking a piss and opening another beer. Oh, getting another beer ready. Someone's just said in chat if they made stalls 10% of the cost, that'd be so much better.
Yeah, source life expense.
Or the use, or someone was saying, like, they should just start competing on price for resources against the resource sellers.
Yeah.
The source of life expense wasn't huge when K35 was max. Now, with mark sizes, when you lose an attack, or if you lose a defense, it's pretty pricey to recover the troop.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, mate. But yeah, you're right there, because like the keeps were a lot smaller back then as well. So even if you got zeroed, like, oh well, you know, a few source of life, that's not too bad. Whereas now, the source of life are exactly the same cost and keeps are massive.
But it's like you were saying, even people like Rhythm are like, well, the amount of resources that I need, like, I can't buy that through Evony.
Yeah.
Well, that begets cheating, and frankly, Evony screwed the
All right,
pooch
guys,
on that.
I need to hop off for a meeting.
Yeah, man.
Evony
That-
screwed the pooch on the cheating. They just took troops from the...
Thanks to WWG for the 3 minutes of fun.
They should have taken those capsules or all the buffs and civ gear and everything else from...
Wait, they have a new one. No, wait. Who is EE? Or whatever the hell that is. Oh yeah, I'll catch you later.
Alright, see you later.
I'll set the Alliance boss in about 5 minutes.
Alright, mate. Yeah, man. Sounds good. What were you saying there, mate?
I was saying the Evony screwed the pooch when it came to controlling cheating during the Pink Gym scandal, when all they did was take troops from those people that abused the Pink Gyms and not buffs and not civ gear and everything else that was acquired with that. They just encourage more people to do the same.
They just benefit anyway.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, I can't blame people for trying to get an advantage any way they can, because Evony is just ridiculously expensive. They need to fucking lower the cost.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
And thank God there is uptide.
Yeah. Yeah, someone's just said they're dumb when they try to make more money. They need to get more players involved instead of making the player group smaller in terms of SVS, which everyone plays once a fortnight. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. Part of me wish is that I had the money to coin back when the Pink Gems thing was massive. I got offered them and I was like, I can't afford it, sorry. I wish I'd have done it now because my buffs would have been great.
Hey guys, I'm gonna leave the call. See you guys later.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna hop off as well, guys. Good playing with yous.
Take care, buds.
And I'll catch yous on Saturday. Possibly. No, I won't. I'm out Saturday. Catch you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.
See you soon.
Let's say bye-bye as well, stream. Thanks for tuning in. Good chatting to you guys. Sorry, the stream was a bit weird. I was having video problems halfway through. I've set up a new app to cast to my PC, and I tried increasing the stream quality in OBS, and my broadband couldn't handle it, so that's not good. So anyway, it's split across like 3 videos or something stupid. But bye guys, catch you next time.